Hey, what's going on, y'all? Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Ayoka. All right, Virgo, so let's see what's going on with your energy for today, for this evening, for tomorrow, whenever you tune in. All right, booze. Now, don't forget, if it doesn't resonate, don't force it. These are collective messages. Take only what you need, leave the rest, and flip the roles. All right, so if you're masculine, I don't know if you're masculine, I don't know if you're feminine, but I'm just reading the energy, basically. Okay, so let's see what's good. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, angelic guides, for helping me with this collective Virgo reading. I ask that you especially tap into my Virgo members' energy as well. I thank you that my true guides are here with me to deliver this message. Thank you for using me as the messenger. And if I have any divine feminine members tuned in, I ask that you also tap into their energy too. Thank you for closing the gates to anything that's not in alignment with the divine's will. And thank you for using me as their messenger. All right, so see if I can get one more card to come out, because if not, it's all good. So somebody's taking some type of action on something, because I do see the yin and yang card in the reverse position. Okay, so whatever the drama was, it's some type of, it's leaving. Okay, but somebody was definitely, how can I say it, either confused or not listening to their intuition about something. Okay, so yin, yang, reverse. All tied up card, reverse. The goddess of the moon came out, and then a man holding a coin. All right, so again, I don't know if you are this man or if this man is somebody connected to you. So, however, let's get started. Now, tell me about the yin and yang card, reverse. Tell me what someone is taking action on here. Ooh, somebody's following their heart, basically. Page of emotions. Okay, so somebody's coming from their heart space. Is how I see it. Listening to their intuition more. Okay, being more directed by their heart than anything. Yeah, 9 of materials comes out. So you can see it. That's like the 9 of pentacles. And what I sense here is that I'm gonna elaborate on this, because if it's in the reverse position, somebody may not feel worthy of something here. Tell me about the 9 of Pentacles reverse. May not feel self-sufficient in some kind of way. Six of Swords, 10 of Swords coming out. Okay, so y'all can see it. And the 3 of Pentacles, 3 of materials coming out. So when it comes to somebody feeling self-sufficient at this point, right, it's like they're stuck. Instead of like moving forward here, you know how you kind of get stuck in a holding space, right? You kind of get stuck on the loss, your hardships, your endings, things like that, right? Especially when it comes to collaborating with others, when it comes to working together with someone or sharing the same goals. I feel like that's just what was going on, and that's where all the drama was coming from. This is like internal drama is also what I'm hearing too, right? So it's like at some point you gotta kind of like take action and move forward, because then guess what? Then you become your own jailer, basically. Okay, just getting caught all up in that emotional anxiety and things like that. So that's what I'm pretty much seeing. Okay, so when it comes to whatever your connections are, somebody is either coming from their heart space now, like opening up their heart, or still don't know what to do. So it can go in either dynamic, right, with this. Okay, so tell me about this goddess of the moon. Yeah, basically, you know how it's like you kind of get stuck in the past, you get stuck on the hurt and all of that stuff, and it keeps you from being able to stay present. And that's what I'm hearing. It's like someone is having a hard time staying present. It's like either you may get stuck in the past, or you're too far ahead in the future, which ends up creating anxieties. I'm also hearing life path number 8. So if you have a life path number 8, you may be having a hard time, okay, as well. It's just like, it doesn't have to be, but I'm definitely hearing that number, a number 8, for some reason. If that resonates with you in some kind of way, you could be having a hard time with staying present, okay? So that's like a challenge for life path number 8s as well, okay? But however, right, because I got the Queen of Wands and I got a Knight of Voices reverse. All right, so feminine energy, masculine energy, and as you can see, what's going on, it's like somebody's trying to manifest something, and then we have a masculine energy here that is definitely like not really asserting themselves, not really, they don't really have no direction, okay? They lack that direction, they lack the clarity, is how I'm seeing it. And what I see, this feminine energy, is almost as if this person already knows what it is that they're trying to manifest, their goals, what they want to do, and they're more taking action on those things. This is like someone who takes that authority role, right? Stands up for their, for themselves, stands their ground. I keep hearing so much that's coming out from this Queen of Wands energy, but however, that seems to be where the disconnect is coming in, okay? So this could be causing a lot of internal conflict, and I feel like this conflict, internal conflict, is literally being mirrored back and forth to each other in some kind of way, okay? But now it's definitely time to take action, to go within, to really gain some clarity here. So what is the advice you have for Virgo? 5 of Voices comes in the reverse, so it's one of these things here. The 5 of Voices, let me think. Is that defeat card? I gotta look it up real quick. So the 5 of Voices, yeah, feelings of deceit, learning from the lessons of loss. And what I'm seeing here is like, it's coming out reverse. So, you got to really kind of like seek connections and trust and ascend with your friendships, right? Forgiveness, coming from that heart space, like I was saying with that page of emotions that came out. And this is one of these things where it's time to really just balance, and start to tell yourself, like, regardless, this is what I'm trying to manifest, I believe, right? Even if it's not with this person, but don't completely shut yourself down to it, and sometimes, again, we win, and sometimes we get caught at a little standstill, right? Everything has to happen in divine timing, and also people have free will. But at the end of the day, you will still come out on top, right? It's just like you just have to kind of like balance out your emotions here, and start to envision yourself on top. Like, how do you want to feel? Okay, at the top of the ladder, you are climbing. Where does it really go? What cost are you paying to win, right? And if it's causing you to have that internal drama and anxiety, then that's a healthy price to pay, right? You want to have your peace of mind at the end of the day. So sometimes we have to change our course of action. We have to go in a new direction, right? Because Spirit does direct us to do that sometimes. Go in a new direction. Don't get defeated. Take some time, go within. Get still, meditate, do some yoga, go outside, get into nature. Y'all know all of the healing modalities, right? So do those things so that you can begin to go from that energy of reflecting to that energy of, okay, what's next, right? Yeah, the 9 of Voices comes out. That's like the 9 of Swords. But again, yeah, come out of that energy. There's still that anxious energy, because this is a period of recovery for you. This is a time right now where we are all kind of being forced to sit our butts down, right? We have no choice. It's like we're extremely tired, and guess what? We gotta go to sleep. It's like one of those things, you can't fight it, right? You just like, oh my God. So just surrender to it, basically, and go with the flow right now, because we're getting this opportunity to kind of just recover, recoup, okay? To heal ourselves. Is a lot of energy that is being projected towards light workers, especially, and it's really trying to keep us from getting to this next phase. Okay, so we got to be ready and prepared, right? This is part of spiritual warfare on top of that. Okay, so I get it, right? Because I have been like that myself. I literally have been fighting, okay, to get my energy back, to get my motivation back and everything since November. And I've been kind of like pushing through and doing what I need to do, but at the same time, we still are feeling the effects of it, right? And it is causing and it's creating disappointment. And I feel like these energies are literally basically doing that, just that, trying to keep us from being able to get to our 9 of Cups, our wish fulfillment, our desires, because we're so close. You feel me? We're like right there. So tell me more about these energies that are coming up against. We gotta literally, yep, literally, y'all, it's like, it's serious, right? Because again, especially Virgos, we have this major calling, right? We have this life purpose that we must fulfill in this lifetime. Look, for some odd reason, Spirit feels as though like, nah, the time is now, okay? Even for the twin flame counterparts. And that's what is happening. It's saying here with the Hierophant coming in reverse, literally the energies are trying to get you from being committed to your purpose, okay? Because you are called to literally take that leadership role. All right, so that's all it is. And even with the 7 of Inspiration here coming out again, boom, all of that darkness that's trying to consume you is still hope, right? Because the universe, your guides, all the heavenly assistance that you have is literally helping you, right? Because you are the star. You are supposed to shine bright. And as you can see, her hands, her arms are pushing the darkness away, right? So you have that. You have the power to push this darkness away and to continue to shine bright. It is taking some energy, right? It's taking a lot. And I know it's a lot of us sitting here like, what the heck is going on? I don't know what to do at this point. It's like everything that we've been learning kind of just came to a halt and went out the door, all right? But now is the time, and I'm here and I'm showing up to let you know whatever the drama is that's going on around you and stopping you from moving forward, whatever is making you feel oppressed, take a moment to get still and just go ahead. It's okay. Turn your brain off. Rest, okay? Listen to your dreams especially is what I'm also hearing, because you're getting downloads. All right, you got to recoup. You have to recover. This is the time to heal and really get into the issues of where the anxiety comes from. And again, like I said, you have to stay present. Some of us are literally worried about outcomes, okay? And that is what's causing the anxiety. And I can say that for myself. I don't think I spoke this to you guys, but yes, I have been experiencing high levels of anxiety. So I'm manifesting it physically. So the doctors are saying that I have throat anxiety, but I ain't sure about that, right? And I'm like, how am I blocked in my throat chakra? Something going on with the throat chakra. So I'm trying to make an appointment with an acupuncturist, but I also have an appointment with an ENT specialist on top of that, because they're saying a couple of 3 doctors basically saying I have that globious sensation, but when I swallow, I hear a clicking noise and it's kind of sore in one spot and I can feel the gland moving. So I want to make sure there's nothing going on with my thyroid. I actually can be probably even picking up the energy of my son as well. But because he's having a parathyroid issues and things like that, but it doesn't hurt, okay, for me to still go check myself out, because I am 43, I'm getting older, I do have some issues going on when it comes to my hormones and things like that. So it could be a number of things. It could very well just be my anxiety, but I'm just like, it's nonstop, okay? Right now, when I swallow, I feel fine. And it's probably because I am speaking, you understand, and I'm getting all of this stuff off my chest. I'm no longer suppressing and hiding some of the things that I'm dealing with when it comes to my own mental health, okay? So I'm able to now start to verbalize it, because it's been really hard for me to process. Like, I've never had these type of issues before, so I've always been able to ground myself. But just all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it just got extreme for me. And I really feel like it started right when my son got sick in November with the MS. So it's like after that, it was just like, what's happening? I'm sitting there, I can't breathe, I feel like I'm being choked. I can't swallow. So sometimes when I try to swallow, it's like I'm struggling, you know, it's different things like that. And went to the emergency room. They like, you got you got anxiety? No, I don't, right? They treating me bad because I'm sitting up here like something is wrong, right? So they gave me lidocaine, and some other stuff, and it was coming and going at first, and then now it's just like nonstop, okay? But however, enough about that. But yeah, it's a lot, and I know that I realize that I am having trouble staying present, okay, on top of that too. So you have to, right? And I'm speaking this to you guys because, again, I experience the anxieties. I experience the inner turmoil. I do all of those things too. And the only reason why I can get up here and I can share these experiences and help you with it, you know, is because of the simple fact that I am going through them as well, okay? And I already know, right? I feel like the best teachers is ones who's already been experiencing or been through the experiences. But however, I know like I have to go through certain things in my journey that I'm on, because in order for me to be able to help you guys and to ascend and level up, are certain things that I have to learn and face and grow from and evolve from, right? So as you are continuing to move forward here, and that's what I'm saying, it's like now is the time Spirit is saying to take action. Now is the time to come out of that anxious state. Now is the time to push the darkness away, okay? We got to know how to balance our energies, right? We operate in both light and dark. And so the thing is that we have to balance it, okay? So yin and yang, right? Masculine, feminine. All of it has to be balanced. It's about duality. So it's not always going to be light. Sometimes the darkness is going to be there. It's going to show itself. Our own shadows appear, right? But long as we know how to keep fighting and staying resilient and keeping ourselves balanced and grounded, that is what's helping us through this journey and helping us also to ascend, okay? So yeah, it's a lot that's it's coming through. I can go on and on about this, y'all. Y'all already know, right? But let me just continue to pull a few more cards just to see, right? Because this seems like it's a never-ending battle, right? But guess what? We're on a journey. There's no destination to this. Tell me about... Right, 10 of emotion comes out in the reverse. That's the 10 of cups. So yes, you may feel disappointed, okay? You may feel disconnected, but again, realize what's taking place. It's not you. You're not crazy. Nothing's wrong, okay? So stop telling yourself that. Stop telling yourself that you're broken. Stop it. The only thing that's stopping you from getting or moving forward and getting to what you desire most for yourself is your own oppressive thoughts, right? Is our egos, let's just put it that way, okay? The negative energies that play off of us when we fall into a lower energy. Because remember, when you're in a lower energy, you're more susceptible to being under attack, okay? So we have to try to keep our vibration high, all right, y'all? So what's in store? Yep, you're the Empress for some of you. I'm definitely seeing divine feminine energy coming through. The Chariot. Okay, so you will overcome this. Like I said, your team is strong. All right, you're the one that navigates this journey, and your determination and your confidence and all of that is what's going to help you to overcome this. Okay, so go ahead, go and stand in your leadership position and lead the pack, booze. Okay. This is our time. Yep. Justice card comes out reverse in the 4 of inspiration, which is like the 4 of wands reverse. Go ahead. I'm telling you, you literally, and I just heard work with Metatron. So I don't know who that's for, but work with Archangel Metatron. So what is Metatron? Do the Akasha records, I think. But what I'm seeing here, and then I'm hearing geometric shapes. Let me see something here. But the scales are always going to balance out for you in your favor, okay? So don't disconnect yourself. No more isolating is what I'm hearing. Also, you may want to work with Hawthorne. It's an herb. Sorry, that's my son, y'all. Let me see something. I think these are cards, but I don't think so. Sorry, y'all. He has his moments where he had little outbursts. His focus, his energy's anxious a lot. So it's a lot going on with all these different side effects from the different things he has going on in his body right now. So just keep us lifted in prayer, y'all. It's a lot. It's a lot on mama too, but me. But however, I'm trying to stay balanced and supportive and keep myself together so that I can be able to continue to help push him through his storm. Let's see. So Hawthorne, this card is asking you to open to the magic surrounding you by taking time to feel gratitude. Hawthorne is an ancient tree, sacred to the elemental kingdom, also known as a fairy tree or a tree of protection. It is an ally for healing. Acknowledge the blessings in your life. Begin to cultivate a relationship with the fairies, sometimes called the good folk, fae. Invoke their blessings in ritual and energy work. Open up to your healing abilities. Respect these abilities and use them to help others. Hawthorne calls for the balancing of your male and female energies. You need to integrate and harmonize these two qualities within yourself. Seek out the side that has been non-dominant and express it. Wow. So on a physical level, Hawthorne berries strengthen the heart and blood. Keep your heart healthy through good nutrition and by listening to its needs and desires. Open the pathways of the metaphysical heart so you may be more receptive to love and your highest good. Archangels Ariel, Jophiel, Metatron, Raguel, Michael, Raziel, and Raphael are associated with this symbol. Okay, so you hear it. That yin and that yang energy, right? Balancing out these energies, balance. Okay, so I wanted to pull from another particular deck, and I don't actually see it just yet, but I'm going to use these. I want to know what happened to them. I got my cards everywhere, y'all, so I got to get some order back into my life. Moon cycles. And we just got finished, what, wasn't it a new moon not too long ago? I don't usually keep up with it, y'all, but yeah, the moon cycle. So you're affected by the moon cycles, your energy and everything, okay? So pay attention to that. And then again, we got people also, like I said, those negative energies. People, this ain't going to be for everybody, but some people literally be doing work, okay, during the moon cycles, all right, setting intention, moon spell works and things like that. And of course, as the collective, we end up catching a lot of energy, y'all. So clairvoyance. I'm helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heaven's love. Okay, so, yep. I feel like that's also a part of this ascension process that we're going through now. And we're feeling, literally, we are feeling it all. Having ascension flus. Again, tiredness, not feeling well. So with the moon cycle, it says the full moon is a perfect time to release anything you've done with the new moon. It's the time to focus on manifesting desires and intentions. And in the evening before the full moon is the optimal time for healing and for recharging your stones, your crystals, things like that, and all. Also making moon water, right? But spend time looking at the moon and notice how you feel in relationship to its cycles. As you discover the moon's connection with your vitality and your moods, you will be more in touch with its divine magic. And then now for clairvoyance, it says, your clairvoyance may come in different forms as fleeting mental images in your mind's eye, as dreams, as reoccurring sights in the physical world, as auras and energies, or as apparition experiences. All of the facets of clairvoyance are beautiful and varied. Enjoy and trust them. Hold the intention of seeing only love, and that is what you will see. Okay? We already know. Spirit be like, you gotta operate from your heart space, right? It has to be open. See only love. Okay? Balance those chakras. Tell me about the clairvoyance. Balance those chakras. Yep. Yeah, so what you can't see is getting ready to be known to you. Like you have Archangel Raziel, I think I'm saying that right, that's working with you to be able to see clearly with your spiritual sight so that you can get out of this hangman position, booze. Okay, so whoosah. We need all the help we can get. And one last card I wanted to pull from the Moonology deck. Let me put these up. I don't know if you guys have rose quartz, but definitely a perfect stone for the heart chakra, for love. The answers you need are coming. And that's just what I spoke of, right? With the clairvoyance card. That's the full moon in Gemini. But this is all about communication at this point. Let me see something here. New moon. It's funny that I said that and then it was on new moon in Gemini. Communication is key. Let me see. Full moon. This card is a reminder that it is important to speak your truth, but remember that your words have consequences and impact your listener. Right now, you need to guard against indiscretion. The answers you may need may well come soon. The issue you're facing could well be one or few conversations away from being resolved. If you're inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting may be called for. If you're in the middle of an argument, the card comes to you as a reminder of the old, very non-Gemini message, least said, soonest mended. It's good to talk, but be careful. You aren't causing yourself any issues with your words. Words have enormous power. As metaphysician Florence Scovel said, your word is your wand. You create magic in your own reality every time you express yourself. Have an important conversation, but stay calm, okay? Yeah. Be lighthearted is also what I'm hearing about this. But however, speak your truth. Assert yourself. It's important. And I feel like that is also what's happening. It's like not vocalizing, not speaking your truth, not standing at this point right now. And it feels like it's happening again because it's a lot of energies that are taking place. And in our minds, it's like kind of all over the place a little bit right now. So ground yourself, right? Because the key at this point is definitely to go within and then take action. Balance the energies. All right, y'all. So I'm going to get ready to close out on that note. I love you guys. Thank you again for tuning in. And don't forget, y'all, hit that like button. Peace.